Let me tell you a story of a retiree in his mid-60s where 30,000 per month of passive income also not enough. Now, he first came seeking for advice because he feels stuck in a dilemma whether to sell off all his properties or not because money not enough. But before that, he has go around and asked unit trust agent, insurance agent, and even his bankers what to do. But all these people are encouraging him to just sell off his old properties, but at the same time present to him various insurance saving plan investment product of how to reinvest the property sales proceeds. Now, imagine you ask for advice and in return you got products recommendation. Naturally any sane person will become very skeptical, right? Or you just feel ew, ick. Then as a licensed advisor, I first need to understand what this 30,000 per month spending consists of. And that is when he revealed that for himself and his wife, he got about 7 person to support financially. So you got 5 adult children, 3 married and 2 in their colleges final years that he is paying for, including insurance premium. And mind you, none of them, like his children, are OKUs or incapable physically or mentally. But in his own words, his 3 elder children are not doing well financially. That 30,000 a month of passive income comes from his businesses and rentals and the business that he retired from, right? And this business, his younger business partner is running the show now, yet he remains majority shareholder. But he foresees that the company profitability will shrink going forward. So this is how he realized it will become an urgent financial survival issue going forward. He valued his property portfolio at around 10 to 12 million. Most of it paid off, some of it still with loans for a couple of years more. He tried to sell some of it, but no buyer can match the price he is asking for. One thing I recall that he told me that in his entire life, he said, funny enough, he's never seen anything more than 500,000 in his bank account. Despite on paper, he is worth 8 figures. This is what I call as asset rich, cash poor. And I guess many Singaporean salarymen probably can relate very well. A red flag that I eventually discovered is his insurance premiums that he's paying. In total, that is 10,000 per month out of his 30,000 monthly expenses. That is like 33% or 1/3. And that is absolutely ridiculous, even for 7 adults. So I told him, I'm going to resolve this aspect for you so you can see and feel immediate relief on your tight cash flow. So after a series of one-on-one consultation where I restructured things for him, he was able to cut down his expenses around 20% to somewhere below 20 to 25,000, but below 5,000 per month. Or that is around like 60,000 a year of unnecessary expenses just in the form of insurance premiums going forward. Because I convinced him that he pretty ignorantly overpaid for insurance premiums for so many years. And for that 4,000 one-time consultation fees that he paid me to achieve this kind of positive outcome, he told me this one of the best return for investment this year. 4 observations though that you can learn from this. Number 1, net worth is nothing. Cash flow is everything. If you hear someone worth 10 million saying his cash flow is very tight, you better believe it, because that is where people's assets are stuck in properties that they cannot liquidate or in the form of business stake that cannot cash out. And that is a very stressful situation to be in when you are in your 60s. In contrast, I know of clients who has like 2 or 3 million worth of EPF savings in their mid to late 40s after paying off all the debts that they have. And these people feel so much freedom, financial and time freedom. Number 2 is not how much you earn, but how much you spend, as cliche as that may sound. Earning a lot of money does not mean you are automatically becoming financially free. And that also does not mean that you are automatically good in managing money, as I have also seen clients who confess they're earning like 120,000 a month, but they only are left with 5,000 savings. Number 3, children is definitely not an investment asset class. Please, if they are not capable financially, it would be your liability that drags you to the grave, but only if you allow that to happen. I have known of a single child capable of single-handedly supporting both his parents and his parents-in-law financially. And in this case, all 5 children still need to depend on the 60-year-old father. Are they really incapable, or are they really just taking things for granted? I guess we will never know. Follow for more stories like this.